Been watching our newscast this afternoon, you know that we've had a lot to talk about in the Storm Alert Center with some damage reports from yesterday as well as alerts and warnings going on right now. Let's get the latest from David Karnes.
My goodness, David, just brand new severe thunderstorm warning, and we're going to show you this storm in closer detail here in just a second. I'm going to step out of the way. We're still watching this one. Now, this one in northern Polk County has expired. It just hasn't, National Weather Service, I was just reading, has expired this one. The one in southern Polk County is still in effect, and I'd be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a new one issued a little bit further south. So we're keeping an eye on this one. This particular one in, looks like parts of Dade County, Walker County, Chattooga County. It's in effect until 6:45 p.m. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail, all possible with this particular storm as well. So we're going to go through it. Let's start, though, with the one that we've been watching. We've been watching this cluster of storms drifting south through Polk County. Now you can see this explosion where strong storms are coming up from the south. These storms are coming down from the north, and we're seeing the two meeting. Really, between Ducktown and Campo Coe is where all of this is happening. Now we'll zoom in even a little bit further, and you can see Caney Creek. That's kind of a hot spot for where we've seen heavy rain, hail, lots of lightning, and most likely 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Silco, another hot spot. We'll change it over to our Viper button, which can show us where possibly we're seeing some hail. And I say possibly, this next feature will show us where hail has been falling. And again, right over Caney Creek, a hail swath which extends from north to south, showing where historically this storm has been producing hail. So this is a very big deal for this warning area. This severe thunderstorm warning for this portion of Polk County in effect until 6:30. Now it looks like we may have just had another one issued, so we're going to take a look at that here in just a second as well. Another thing we're watching is a parameter of winds. This is the shear rate, and whenever we see these swaths, these little streaks of lighter coloration, that's where we have the strongest wind speeds of about 60 miles per hour. A little bit to the south, and again, just had this literally within the past 5 seconds, just came up as another severe thunderstorm warning in effect, I believe, until, well, we'll click on it and we'll see. Let's check it out. That's in effect until 6:45 as well. So this severe thunderstorm warning for 6:45, this storm also producing 60-mile-per-hour winds, also producing heavy rain, hail as well. And I'm looking to see, it has not yet printed out, so we're going to keep an eye on that. But it basically, this storm has been producing the same thing as the one to the north of it. It is drifting to the south as well, so we're going to keep an eye on this one also. Just a mess. And you can see again where we have had swaths of hail that have developed within this warning area. So this thunderstorm warning in effect until 6:45 also. So we'll extend downward, and in the southern portion, just take a look at Ellijay. Just to the east of Ellijay, this little hot spot where we've been seeing hail, high winds, heavy rain, everything that the other thunderstorms have been producing. This is drifting northward, however. That one is drifting northward. Then we move over to Rome, Georgia, where we're getting some very good thunderstorms. Nothing like the ones I just showed you, but still heavy rain and lightning. Kingston, just south of Plainville in Georgia, getting some. And then here we have this severe thunderstorm warning again for parts of Dade, Walker, Chattooga County, especially down toward Head River. We're seeing extremely heavy rain and most likely hail with this. Again, when we get into these darker colorations, that's where hail likely has been falling, and you can see this has been historically something that this storm has been producing and will likely continue to produce, this in effect until 6:45 as well. Anywhere from an inch to an inch and a half is what these storms have been producing if they've been moving through areas. A couple of spots just in the last 6 hours, we've seen 2 to almost 3 inches of rain falling with that storm over into Polk County. So we're keeping an eye on all of this. Real quick with Tropical Storm Fred, 40-mile-per-hour winds. It might be a rainmaker for us after it makes landfall sometime on Monday into Tuesday. Quick look at our Storm Alert 7-day forecast. Low 90s through the week, into the weekend. Sunday, 89 degrees, mid-80s after that, and even the humidity will be a little bit lower. Boy, aren't we all looking forward to that. We'll have